We finally have some new teases on the Rey Skywalker movie that we can expect to be out in theaters in the next few years. Now, this movie was announced back at Celebration alongside two other new Star Wars movies, and if you don't already know, this movie is going to bring back Daisy Ridley as the Rey character, and this film is set 15 years after the events of Rise of Skywalker, where we will see Rey attempt to build some sort of new Jedi Order and face a new enemy. That's about all we know about this film, as there has not been many details out until now. Daisy Ridley was interviewed recently and spoke out about the film, giving us our first few and small vague details about maybe what we can expect from it. Now I'm just going to go over these comments really quick. Basically, what she had to say was she was kind of floored by the story. She did not expect it to go in this direction. She didn't expect this storyline, which could be a good or bad thing depending on how you look at it. We obviously don't know what the storyline is yet, but if the main actress did not expect it and it kind of threw her for a curve, then I can only assume that we are in for some sort of a ride, again, whether that be good or bad. Now, hopefully the people in charge have learned from the reception of the sequel trilogy, the unfortunate reception of the sequel trilogy, and this is what has sparked Daisy Ridley to be thrown for a loop, because if you recall, a few years ago, she went on record saying that she did not know anything about her character in the sequel trilogy. She did not know who she was kin to. She didn't know where the character was going. So stepping into a new script and reading it, she probably did not have the highest of expectations. So I'm going to be really hopeful here and hope that Daisy Ridley received a script that truly blew her away, that they were actually doing something good with this character. Because I truly did enjoy the Rey character. Yes, there were some nuances that were not perfect, but I think she does deserve the Hayden Christensen treatment, where she comes back and is received a little bit better by at least a majority of the fans, because they did her character dirty, they did the actress dirty, and I think it's time for a redemption, so hopefully they do something right with the script, and let's hope that she was surprised in a good way. That's really it regarding Daisy Ridley's reaction to the script. It's just a little bit of a tease, nothing real juicy to go off of here, because she didn't say anything about the story necessarily, just that it shocked her and that it was not the direction she thought it was going to go in. So all we can do for now until we hear more news about this is speculate. Something else I wanted to touch on really quick before I end this video is a comment she made about being brought on stage at Celebration. I'm going to read this quote here really quick for you from Variety. Daisy Ridley says, quote, "I was shit myself before I went on stage because no one knew I was going to do that. No one knew I was going to Celebration. Like Kathy, and there were a couple of other people," Ridley told Collider. "I was so nervous. Oh my God, but it was such a wonderful reception." So this is just a little sidebar that I wanted to add in, because this was also in the same interview where she was asked about her upcoming movie and she gave us that little tease. She also mentioned that she was just blown away by the reception at Star Wars Celebration, and she was quite literally shit herself, as she said, which is good. I'm glad she was welcomed by the fans and not booed off stage or anything not classy. I'm kind of proud of the fandom for this, whether there were fans or non-fans in the audience. Showing respect to somebody who put their hard work and time into movies, regardless of how they were received after the fact, is very important. So that was nice to see that she got that ovation and that she was able to feel welcomed again, because she deserves it. Everybody deserves it, regardless of how you feel about their character and the movies they starred in. And this was nice, and I really just thought her comments were funny as well. But that's it for this video. What do you think about Daisy Ridley's comments? Where do you think this movie is going to go? Do you think this is going to shock us in a good or bad way? Please let me know in the comments down below. Add something to this discussion for me. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.